Okay, we are back with the Veterans of Politics endorsement interview process with the Nevada gubernatorial candidates. So, what we're going to have you do is give you a 30 to 45 second elevator pitch, which is your bio. Please keep it to that time as for respect for your fellow candidates and to allow our panelists to ask their questions. When answering our panelists, please preface your answer with your name because we do have listeners at home that cannot see you. So, whoever wants to pick up the mic first, go ahead and 30 to 45 seconds and go.
Good afternoon, my name is this on?
Yeah, flip it. Oh yeah, sorry, it's on.
My name is Tony Atwood. My American heritage reaches back to 1603. Thank you. And my family has always been proud to exercise the practice of open arms, prayer for those less fortunate, and helping the sick. This is why I have decided to offer as governor my decades of experience in business management, taxation, real estate, accounting, and finance, construction, to help Nevada find a long-term solution to its economic problems. I'd like to say that I'm very grateful for the soldiers who bear the cross of fighting for our freedoms, such as civil and human rights and democracy, and that it is the veteran who knows more than anybody the importance of democracy. Thank you.
Gino DeSimone, I'm a Navy veteran, an engineer, an inventor, corporate executive, a father, grandfather. I spent over 10 years in corporate America, and I'm running for governor in the state of Nevada.
My name is Arthur Forrest Lampett Jr. I go by Art. My background, 20 years of IT management consulting. I have both owned my own small consulting business as well as been a senior manager in a global IT firm.
Hello, my name is Fred Conquest, and I'm running for governor on the Democratic ticket. Presently, I'm a professor of anthropology at CSN. I have graduate degrees in business administration and anthropology. I have been a CEO of a public company, spent significant time in finance, started the wind energy program at Tehachapi back in the 80s. And the reason I'm running is that we need leadership and skill sets to offset some of the problems that we have in Nevada, and I think I'm qualified to do so.
Thanks, Frederick. This is Chris Steele here. We'll start with the first question. That's a perfect segue into the context of my question. Leadership. You know, we're not just going to harp on all the problems and everything, and as leaders, we have to figure out what we can do to influence positive change. So since there's 4 of you here right now, just a quick maybe 30 to 30 second or 1 minute response on how you see yourself as the right leader to lead the state of Nevada. We'll start off in the, actually since you started mine, go for it.
Leadership is a quality that comes from having respect for the people you're supposed to lead, having a plan that is that you can follow, that's fairly easily understood, and that as a leader you try to find the best qualified people to help you. I believe in Chester Nimitz saying that if you're in command, command, and that the mission is important and should be the goal, not necessarily how you do it or the political structure of it.
Art Lampett. As I was mentioning before, my background, 20 years of IT management consulting, working with my clients. To be successful in consulting required a lot of listening, a lot of problem solving, a lot of research, and a lot of consensus building. And at the end of the day, with the decisions that we would come out with, ultimately required to take responsibility for whatever decisions we had to implement and see them through. So that's similar skills that I would bring to the office.
Gino DeSimone, a prerequisite to leadership is to understand who you're leading. In the state of Nevada, all political power is inherent in the people. So the people actually have the leadership of the state. They should own their government. But for far too long, they've been run by their government. So as a business executive, as a Navy veteran, those are qualities that I bring to the table which will enhance the leadership capability. You have to understand what you're leading and where you're leading them. So.
Hi, I'm Tony. My purpose is to send Nevada's economic problems through what is generally known as a management process. And what I mean by management process is a very broad and general definition. A process that will establish goals and set parameters and find the solution to the problems instead of having to fight with different branches and stuff. Probably I'd like to deal with the organizational chart that I had seen over at the Secretary of State. I was thinking about maybe possibly combining or separating certain divisions that would be more effective into accomplishing desired results.
Thank you, gentlemen, for that answer. Whoever makes it to the governor's seat as a leader, we're entrusting a lot of leadership upon that person in that position to protect the people. I'd like to hear what your thoughts are in regards to the death penalty for our state.
I'll start. I think the death penalty is a very old and ancient issue, and it's not something to be taken lightly, but there are times when I watch the news and I see the certain individuals commit a very heinous and serious crime, and my heart bled almost for a certain person, Samantha Runyon. She was kidnapped, and it just was very shocking, and I felt that the death penalty was very appropriate for the criminal. I don't believe that we should hand these death penalties out like candy, but we do need to, use the death penalty at certain times for determined reasons.
That's a great question, and I'll tell you why. It assumes the judicial process is fair and equitable. So let's go with that assumption for now. In the Bible it says an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth, that sort of thing. And it's talking about equitable punishment to meet the crime. So in that light, if the crime is heinous, as he says, if it takes a life, guess what? The state will take your life. So I am for the death penalty. Oh, my name is Gino DeSimone. Thank you.